today we have something special for all you movie lovers out there. Get ready to dive into the much anticipated sequel, Moana 2, as we chat with two of their incredible actors and producers of the film. Welcome, Christina. Welcome, Hualālai. How are you guys today?
Great, thanks
Good.
so much
A lot
for
of
having
fun.
us.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. So congratulations, first and foremost, on Moana 2. How exciting. I wanted to really ask, what would you say makes the sequel stand out from the first one? And what do you expect the audiences to really take forward with them from this film?
I mean, Moana's a little bit older in this film. She's about 3 years older, and so it's pretty amazing to actually see a Disney character age. And you see that the stakes for her this time are so much bigger when she leaves, because the first time she kind of left in the dead of night, and this time you really get to see her really grapple with that this time. And I think that it's really wonderful to see her mature, because I think that's such a universal thing for all of us, is that no matter what age we are, we always know that we're constantly evolving and constantly growing.
Yes.
Yeah, the maturity comes alive in so many different aspects of the film, obviously aesthetically and how the film looks, but also in how the music sounds. The music brings a sense of maturity in how songs are sung and how the lyrics are written, thanks to Emily Bear and Abigail Barlow, as well as Mark Mancina and Opataya Fuai, and how they put together all the music. But there's a sense of maturity in how she deals with people and deals with community. You have this new crew, all these new characters introduced to the storyline. So you get that dynamic, and seeing how she reacts with all of that is beautiful.
It is, it is. How does it feel to be a part of something that is going to be so meaningful for future generations to come?
Oh, it's huge. Coming from the Pacific Islander community, being Hawaiian Polynesian, when the first film came out, that was such a prideful moment for a lot of us. We grew up without having a film that we felt represented us from Disney necessarily. So to see the first film come out, that was a prideful moment, and even more so to see the second film come out. There's so much representation of our culture throughout the film, aesthetically, with the cast, in pronunciation of so many different words.
Yeah.
And it really makes our culture come alive, and it's something that everybody will be chee-hooing about.
I love that. But we know that it's no secret that an animation project takes a lot of time and effort. Can you guys describe both a particular moment during production that felt like was a real breakthrough or turning point for you guys in the film?
I mean, there's so many. It's such a deeply iterative process. We work with hundreds and hundreds of animators and artists across the board. We have a studio in Vancouver, we have a studio in Burbank, and I think for us, each time we actually do a song, because we're lucky enough to have 5 original songs from Emily and Abigail and 3 original songs from like Opataya Fuai and Mark Mancina, and they work on all of them together. And I think each time we nail a song, we're like, whew, yes, it sounds amazing. And it's really amazing to hear like the actors bring that song to life.
Right. Well, you just mentioned that Polynesian culture is a part of this film, but it's also rich with tradition and storytelling. Is there any specific stories or legends from your own background that helped kind of shape your performance or this character for you?
Oh, all of them. I mean, like naturally being Polynesian, it's such a fiber of our culture to be storytellers. That's why we sing and dance, and that's what we're doing, is we're telling stories, we're telling legends through song and dance. So to bring that alive in not just the character of Moni, but who we are as Polynesians in the film, it's so easy, it's so seamless, and it's an easy opportunity for us to pour our heart into the film.
Right. Yes, I agree. If you had to pick, which character do you think would be the most fun to hang out with in real life?
Oh, honestly, I would say Moni, and it's not just because I'm sitting next to Hua. Like, I think Moni is such a blast. He has some of the funniest scenes in the movie, and I love that he's such a fanboy, because I'm such a fangirl too, so yeah, definitely Moni.
I think I would have to say Moana, because
That's a good answer.
Realistically, I love how Moana handles awkward situations.
That's true.
She knows how to make them so comedic, and just how to like walk away with that, like, yeah, okay, bye. And the cool part is when I got the opportunity to hang out with Ali Carvalho, it was very much the same. She was very much Moana, and I like to think that I was very much Moni.
Yeah, that's lovely. I love hearing that. So this role must have special moments of self-discovery, I mean, for both of you. What did you learn about yourself through this process of creating the film, and what has impacted you outside of the role, like in your everyday life?
I think for me, one of our songs, Get Lost, we worked a lot with our cultural consultant, Nainoa Thompson, who is a key navigator of the Pacific Voyaging Society, or the Polynesian Voyaging Society, I apologize. And he has this thing that he said that when he gets into a storm, what he does is he realizes that getting lost is a pathway to magic, which I think has resonated with all of us so deeply, because I feel like in life we try to control so much. And for me, that was just a nice reminder that it's okay to get lost sometimes.
I'm gonna take that one for me too.
Yeah, totally. I mean, and there was so much of me that resonated with Moana's story in the first film. You know, like I think naturally growing up in Polynesia and growing up in the Pacific, for a lot of us, there's a sense of kind of like self-doubt, you know, or like being boxed into a region or a particular island in the middle of the Pacific. And if there's anything that I've taken away from the experience as well as the story of Moana is to not let the confines of the world like keep you from doing what you want to do. You know, like strive for the farthest, you know, like dream big, you know, shoot long, shoot your shot, like whatever you got to do, go for it.
I love this. So we were talking about your character Moni a little bit and how unique of a personality he has. He's a bit mischievous, also a little bit wise in his own way. How much of Moni is really you, and how much of it did you have to make up from scratch?
I mean, I always like to say that aesthetically we're very much alike. He's about 6'3", probably about a solid 220 that can lift a tree, and I'd like to think that I can do the same. But I think the best part about Moni is he's so warm-hearted and fun-loving, and he's just everybody's best friend and everybody's biggest cheerleader. And that's how I try to be in real life. You know, like we say in Hawaii, you try to act with the kako effort and be very communal.
Yeah.
And that's how he kind of is. He's all about telling the story so that everybody can learn about our people, and that's what I want to do.
I'm much like you guys fangirling over Moni right now. Love that there's new characters that bring the story of Moana together, and we kind of know that Moana 2 dives deeper into family and Moana's growth as a leader. What was the inspiration behind focusing on that, and what did you feel was important to include?
I think the first film was really trying to find out who Moana is as a wayfinder. This one is really trying to show who Moana can be as a wayfinder. So it was a really actually natural step in her progression as a leader of her people. Is really wanting to take her crew and realizing that, yes, there's more beyond the reef, and how can we actually go and connect the people of Oceania.
Wow. You guys have been incredible. I am excited to see Moana 2. If there is one thing that you guys could tell to the audience, you know, in regards to getting them pumped and coming to see this following film in theaters, what would you guys say to them?
I would say there's more surprises in the film than you think. So do not leave until they kick you out.
Okay.
That's a great one. Yeah. I would say watch out for Pua. The music is unbelievable. Like Emily Bear and Abigail Barlow have done an amazing job of creating some of these songs.
Well, we look forward to it. And again, congratulations on such an incredible film. I can't be more excited.
Thanks, Carla.
Thank you.
You wanted to come this time.
Little sis! Fix it! You were gone forever.
It was 3 days.
Where are we going?
Before Maui stole Tifiti's heart, our ancestors wanted to connect our island to all the people of the entire ocean. It's my job as a wayfinder to finish what they started.
Wanna show our people just how far we'll go.
This is a call from the ancestors.
Hidden in a terrible storm, it's an ancient island. Setting foot on its sands would break the curse, bring our people together again.
I know what I have to do. Maui, I could really use your help.
Can I get a chee-hoo?
You will be destroyed, and your wayfinder too.
Now I kind of miss the lava monster. Ow! Ow!
What if you don't come back?
I'll be back. I promise.
Do I hear people?
Those aren't people. Cock'em. You guys, we got this. Whoa, whoa, whoa.